we have a million and one excuses that we could go to. Fact of the matter is, we're not going to make any.
Yo, we back at it. No excuses.
It's levels.
You got your boy Monte.
D-Red, what's the deal?
Man, long time, brother. We back. We finna kick it off, man. We got a big fight. Undisputed. Super middleweight. 168 pound. You got regarded the number one pound for pound fighter in the world.
Saul,
Canelo, Alvarez, WBC, WBO, WBA.
And the Ring magazine.
You're right. I forgot about that belt. And he got a great opponent, man. You got Caleb, Sweet Hands, Plant, Memphis, Tennessee, American boy.
Undefeated,
21-0. IBF champ. Everything is at stake.
Dog, this is just fight the fans been wanting. Fans want to see undisputed. They want to see everybody go for the belts.
Now let me correct you.
Hold on. One champion,
one
division. All the belts.
Real fans want to see that.
Facts.
Because you got the fans that don't want to see it. But that's another topic for another day. We're here to give what we give, and that is the knowledge. We're finna impute the knowledge and break down the skills of each fighter, strength, weaknesses, keys to victory. And with that being said, we're just finna dive right on to it, man. Let's start with Canelo.
Before we start, both fighters made weight.
Oh yeah,
they was on
great
point. They looked good. They both looked in shape.
Yeah.
If y'all been watching All Access, I know it's gonna come on tonight.
Yes, sir.
See the boys training camps.
Right.
I know both of them work hard.
Right.
You can't play boxing, man.
You cannot play boxing.
Just establish from the jump right now. If you a fighter, mad respects, no matter what.
I don't care who you are. I don't care your ranking. I don't care your record. I respect you. I salute you. And the reason why, I'm gonna look dead into the camera on this one. You're not supposed to, but I'm doing it. But the reason why I respect it, because we know what it takes to get inside the ring, bro. A lot of fans don't know that.
Yeah.
A lot of fans see it and think it's easy. No, it's not.
Yeah.
And if you think it's easy, come work out with us. Come strap the gloves on, and we'll see what you really got, because we do this. So, back to the premises.
With that being said, what you think about it, man?
Great fight. Stylistically wise, you got a boxer puncher. You got versus a boxer.
Yeah. I was
counter puncher, a slickster.
Boxer, counter puncher.
So you got a great matchup stylistically, man, and you got one that's very, very, very experienced and fighting the top of the line guys, the cream of the crop, so to say.
Yeah. And
you got the undefeated champ who's fighting a good quality of guys, but they're not.
This is a different type of atmosphere that he's been accustomed to. Like we always say, like our company, there's levels to this. This is a different level that he's on as far as Caleb Plant.
Right.
And tomorrow night we're gonna see if the stage is too big for him.
And before we jump into it, we're finna jump into it right now. I have to quote you. The quote that you said the other day. You quote.
Which one?
Man, don't come on now.
I said a lot of quotes, bro.
The one where you said it's 20.
Oh yeah.
It is 20 different stories, different sources.
Of this particular fighter, that particular fighter, what this fighter can do, what this fighter can't do, why they won't fight, who needs to fight.
It's 20 different sources.
Yeah. Who to believe, who not to believe. These people lie, these people lie, those people lie. But
we don't know who telling the truth.
But
there you go.
You get inside the ring.
The truth comes out.
The truth comes out all the time.
You cannot fake it. So with that being said, let's jump into it. Caleb Plant, Sweet Hands. I want to start with his strengths first. Combination punches. Caleb, inside the ring, brother, he has a nice jab.
Yeah.
Nice hook. Nice uppercut.
His jab is consistent though.
He's very consistent. Yeah, he stays behind it. I like his combinations a lot, to the head, to the body. I like it. He can move. He's not stationary. Sometimes he work on angles, sometimes he don't.
Right.
But when he does, it's very good for him.
Yeah.
I like the IQ that I see from him in only 21 fights.
Right.
You know, a lot of people see he got 21 fights. That's really not a lot of fights, but for him, it's just enough. And I like what I see.
Well, he got 21 professional fights.
Yeah, 21. That's what I'm speaking of.
Yeah,
professional fights.
We know because the amateur, just as far as them starting, they was young fight. They fight a lot of fights in the amateur.
Yeah,
so you fight, you
fights.
seeing different styles, different techniques, everything. So, like I said, the piggyback by Caleb Plant, I like the way he uses his range.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So he's about, how tall Caleb? He's about 6'1".
Yeah, 6'1".
So he uses his wingspan. He uses his range.
Right.
He stays behind the jab. He works every other combination he throws is off the jab.
Not to cut you off, another thing that I did notice about Caleb Plant, he does change levels. He up to the body. He'll stab you. You know. So like I said, I like what I see as far as his strengths. Like his offense is his strength. His defense is very, very underrated. You know, for some people.
Right.
We pay attention to everything. He has very good defense. He can make you miss and counter you.
Right.
Is it devastating blows? No. But like you say, he's one of those fighters that touches you with 6 and 7s all fight long.
Yeah. Everything ain't got to be a 9 or a 10. Because everything's not going to be a 9 or a 10 from round 1 to round 12.
Exactly.
But if I can hit you with a 6 and 7, 7 and 8 from 1 to 12, by the time you get to 10, 9, 10, my stuff going to feel like a 10, a 9.
Right.
So, what I think Caleb got to do to win this fight, man, he's going to have to, I hope he's in shape because we know what's the face going to press. We know Canelo going to press. But he's going to have to be first.
Right.
And he's going to have to make Canelo respect him.
Early on.
Early. He's got to make him respect him, bro. Every time Canelo come in, because he's going to try to close the distance, Caleb got to let him know it's hot in there.
Also, Caleb has to change his rhythm.
Yeah.
Facing a guy like Canelo that's seen everything, that fought the GOAT, that saw every style possible, from flat-footedness to fleet-footedness. He's seen it all. Yeah. So you, Caleb Plant, change rhythm. If you moving left, boom, boom, move back right. Then come right back left, then move back there. Next time around, move right, then come left. We're just speaking on footwork right there. So with that being said,
you know what else is going to have to happen? His corner is going to have to be able to make adjustments when the game plan is not working at that time.
Absolutely. Also, adjust when you see Canelo with the head.
Because it's always comes to this.
IQ first.
So if you adjusting and he's making adjustments, can you make adjustments to the adjustments that he made?
Exactly. And that's where a lot of fighters fall short at. Yeah. But we're gonna find out. So like I said, as far as his strengths, I like his jab a lot. I feel like his jab and left hook to the body off the jab with the combination is very key for him. Right. He know how to score points quickly. So I feel like that's a great strength of him. But then on the flip side, the weaknesses, I feel like his chin hasn't been tested yet. It hasn't been touched yet. Right. We don't know what his punch resistance is. Also, he tends to
fade in the later round.
Exactly. I was going to go there, but this is what I was about to say. He tends to make certain rookie mistakes. Like once he get too comfortable, the hands come down.
Oh yeah.
The hands come down. Against Canelo, your hands better not come down. Point blank, period. So, and at some point, I feel like his weakness is sometimes he don't move his head enough. He still be in a straight line. Yeah. At certain parts of like in the middle rounds.
That's what I'm saying.
He fades.
Yeah. He fades. He gets a little lazy. His fundamentals start to die down. Something.
Right. Correct.
Bruh, with this fight of this magnitude, you're gonna have to be on your P's and Q's the whole fight.
The entire fight.
Because one, to keep it 100, you already coming down. You already down in the fight just by it's been a Canelo atmosphere.
Right. There's no one in the stands where the crowd is 95% him and 5% you.
Exactly. So,
and the certain judges tend to let that sway them.
Exactly.
Whether Canelo miss or not, it's gonna be
right. So that's why I say he's going to have to be on his P's and Q's, and he's going to have to make the proper adjustments to win this fight.
Yeah, he got to give Canelo respect.
He got to give him respect early.
Because if you don't hit him with something that's going to make him respect you, he's going to walk you down. Now he's throwing his game plan out the window. Canelo throw his game plan out the window. He makes you throw yours out the window because he don't respect you now. So for Caleb, like I said, his strengths. For me, I feel like his defense is underrated for a lot of people. I feel like he has good defense, but I also feel his combination punching and speed is his biggest strength.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we're gonna flip it over to Canelo. I'm gonna let you jump that off with his strengths, and then I piggyback off you.
For me, we know power. One of his biggest strengths is defense, head movement. Canelo will walk forward, but he's moving his head. His head is off the line when he's coming in.
Right.
Or he's parrying shots. But he's a good counter puncher. If you're throwing lazy jabs out there and he's able to walk, close the distance, he's able to close the distance when you're throwing lazy shots like that. And then when he get inside, you know the power is coming.
Exactly.
So, he sits down on all his hooks. He sits down on every shot.
Yeah. Especially lately.
Yeah.
Especially lately.
The counter punching.
We know what that is.
Counter punching is his skills is up there.
Counter punching to the head and to the body.
He has a decent jab. He don't throw it as much. The last time I seen him really throw a jab, like a jab like that, was probably the Callum Smith fight when he was actually jabbing.
Right.
And I seen him
work his way in.
Yeah, I seen him throw it a couple times against Yeardrum. But when he throw the jab, it's a nice jab.
Right.
He don't use it as much, which is a weakness I think of his.
Right.
But other than that, yeah, man. Then shit, as far as him winning, Canelo beat Canelo.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. He doesn't need a key to victory. We know exactly what he does. So for me to add on to his strengths as well, I feel like we all know his defense is unstable. We know this. We know that he moves. He's never on the straight line unless he feel like you can't hurt him, but then he's going to walk you down, parry your jab, pull counter your jab, come over the top of your jab with anything. But to add to his strengths, combination punching, punch patient.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
He's accurate, bro.
He's very accurate. And the way he just places them and the way he put together different combinations, you rarely see left hook to the head, left hook to the body, uppercut to the head. It's rare that you see that.
You know what I just thought about too? With Canelo, I kind of know when he's fighting a guy with a big body.
Oh, he chop him down.
Yeah, bro, but he's placing his punches where he's throwing it because the guy has such a target. It's a big target.
It's a big target.
So he's throwing it with a better chance. I know I'm going to lay in here, I can lay in there, I can lay in there for the guy's body frame.
Right.
But
it's crazy. I feel like with Canelo's weakness at this point in his career, because he done got way better at cutting the ring off, I do feel like he does, his weakness would be stamina still, even though he showed great stamina here lately.
Yeah.
But it's more of if he comes out bouncing around for the first 4 or 5 rounds, then we see him fade.
Right.
See him fade. And he start laying on the ropes.
Right.
Against a guy like Caleb Plant, I feel like he can lay on the ropes and recover, but I feel like as far as another weakness with him would be here lately is sitting down on every shot.
Yeah.
What we tell our fighters when we train them, you don't have to throw everything on. Touch it. And his jab is his weakness because he don't use it enough. And when he does use it, he's only using it to land. He's not using it for a rangefinder. He's not using it just to touch you and set something up. You know,
he don't even use it to score.
He doesn't. Well,
I mean, if he's just flicking it after, I mean, is he really trying to hit you with the jab? Or is he trying to set something up for like the right hand, left hook?
It's weird, bro. His jab is weird. That's why I will say that is one of his biggest weaknesses. Because we don't know. We don't know. And just mentally, we know he's mentally strong as hell. And once again, for him to win, just be you. Yeah. Be you, bro. And don't let your anger and your personal vendetta right now get the best of you. Even though he said him coming into the ring for the first time angry is going to help him, because now he wants to hurt it.
It might work against him.
It may work against him because Caleb is so calm right now.
Yeah.
And when you're so angry, you're telegraphing a lot.
Yep. Yeah. You may be too aggressive. You too out of control. You too, much in a rush.
Right.
It's like you want to hurt him so bad,
right,
or it's working against you.
Right.
And Caleb can use that to his advantage. He can counter you, move you, tie you up. That's why, if I was Caleb, that's what I do. I tie him up. Don't let him get off.
Now, I'm going to go back to Caleb. What I will want to see from Caleb, at some point, you're going to have to sit there and bang with him. A little bit. Yeah. You're going to have to sit there.
You're going to have to.
Because we saw with Laura that if you don't sit there at least 2 times out of an entire fight, you're going to lose that fight. They're not going to give you they're not going to give you credit for that.
Right.
So at some point, he's going to have to buckle down and take that shit.
You're going to have to get in the phone booth at least a few times.
And you're going to have to show that you have the good defense that everyone talks about.
Right.
Make him miss. But if you put your hands down and you get too comfortable, just like that, it's over. Because Canelo's impeccable timing, his counter punching. I feel like Canelo's counter punching and timing trumps everything else that you bring to the table.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, timing trumps everything.
Everything.
I don't care if you have power or speed.
Timing beats everything.
Exactly.
So
at the end of the day, Caleb, your key to victory, get off first. Don't lay on the ropes. Move at different angles. Keep your head off the line.
Yeah, definitely.
And get off first, bro, and establish that you are the bigger man.
Facts. Got to.
Adjust when Canelo is adjusting, and then adjust to that as well.
Got to.
Canelo,
be smart, dog.
Be smart. Be smart. Be first. Canelo, go be Canelo.
I ain't got nothing else for him. Just be Canelo.
And the reason why we say that, when we say be you, this was what been carrying you. Don't try to do nothing out of the ordinary. Be you. This is what been making you the 1 pound for pound fighter that they say you are.
Yeah.
Go be you. Point blank period.
Make
Caleb make Caleb do things out of the ordinary, out of character.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You just do you. Like Floyd always said, I don't have to get ready for my opponent. They gotta get ready for me.
Right.
Canelo, that's you. You're in that stage right now. And I'm not comparing, before y'all get to saying anything or comment, I'm not comparing him with Floyd. Mentally, all I'm saying is be you.
Your facts.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
So with that being said, brother, we got a great fight. Undisputed. We haven't had Undisputed.
Intriguing, man. I'm ready to see it. We had one Undisputed with
I guess what I was saying, I stopped myself. We have an Undisputed for the first time in super middleweight.
Oh yeah, fact. Oh yeah. So if it be history making tomorrow.
Yes, sir. So with that being said, 2 times, brother, we out. This is no excuses. It's Levels Boxing.